Hey, Cancer, come on in. Let's let's have a look at your week ahead. Oh my God, I'm starting it off rough. All right, let's just smooth things out a little bit. Take a deep breath. I've got too many distractions around me. That's what the problem is. But if I waited for perfection, I would never be here, right? So this is me just doing my best to show up for you, my way of being in service for just a moment. All right, so what we're doing here is I'm pulling a Wild Offering Oracle card. This is going to give us our energy for the week ahead, keeping in mind it is for the week of April 23rd to the 29th. And if you're wondering who the heck I am, my name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee. And yeah, I come on and do these energy forecasts for the individual zodiac signs, and we are currently working on the sign of Cancer. Wild Offering has for you, ooh, this is not the first one this has come up. This has come up for at least one other sign, maybe two. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes you, are enough. All right, I want you to keep that in mind as we go through this week ahead, Cancer. You are enough. You are perfectly imperfect. I started this off by saying like I was not getting my words and stuff out right, but if I had restarted the video and done it over just for that, I would be here all freaking day recording videos. And no, that's just not going to happen. I have to show up as I am, which is my perfectly imperfect self. So sometimes you're going to hear dogs going off in the background, or the kids arguing, or my husband forgetting to whisper kind of stuff. And we do the best we can. It'll change a little bit when I get into my own studio here next month. But in the meantime, we do things this way, which means if I drop the cards or burping or whatever, we just carry on, right? Carry on. How are we doing for this? Okay, moderation. I'm trying to think, Cancer. This is a very similar to reading. I want to say it's very similar to what maybe I did for Gemini. Things in moderation for you this week. For you, I feel like the moderation is that not indulging in a good thing too much. All right. I feel like there's good things coming in for you this week, but I kind of want you to hold off. If you're, doing that, it's Friday and I'm looking at, this is the beginning of, freaking out loud. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So the moderation is for the beginning of the week. So I don't want to talk about Friday. I don't want to talk about Monday, right? So it's Monday, Tuesday. You've put in a couple of hard days getting back into the swing of things. You come home, you put your feet up and you're like, oh my God, maybe I deserve to have like a glass of red wine, or I'm going to go roll myself one, or I just need like 10 minutes of peace and quiet. And what this is saying is all of that's great. Go ahead, do it. But don't have 5 glasses of wine. Don't go roll yourself 2 of them. Don't sit there for an hour. Like, don't indulge this week at the beginning of the week. You're to do things in moderation. All right. Let me know if this resonates for you in the chat below about doing things in moderation this week. Okay, Gemini? Okay, Cancer. Oh, see, I can't. If I restarted every time I screwed up, I'd have to start the same video about 100 times. Good Lord. All right, now we've got the moderation, and then towards the middle of the week, the elephant is showing you leadership. I have a feeling that when you just allow yourself to, put your feet up, roll one, have a glass of wine, but you're doing things in moderation, whether it's going to have a bath, going to have a walk. I don't care what it is this week. I don't care what it is. If you're doing it in moderation and you're finding that balance, you're going to feel better for it. And in that, I feel others will see that within you. You're going to be a little bit more sparky, a little bit more lit up from within. And others are going to see that this gives you an opportunity to be a leader, explaining how you did things in moderation, that you touched on what you needed in the moment, but you just didn't dive in. You didn't allow yourself to get in too deep into anything at the beginning of the week. Be the leader. Be the example that others need to see. Allow yourself to shine your light brightly. All right, are we wrapping up this week for you, Cancer? I love this one. Yeah, Snow Leopard showing us the Watcher, right? That being that keen observer. I kind of feel like through the process of this week, Cancer, about, not diving into anything too deeply, just stepping into moderation, however that looks for you, and just allowing yourself to be that leader. And then at the end of the week, just sort of looking in on your week, I feel like there's some lessons in here that you can learn from, that you can apply immediately to your life, about the moderation, about being a leader, right? Allowing yourself to find a new way forward. Once again, by not indulging, we're doing the moderation thing, by believing that we are enough, right? Cancer, you're exactly who you're supposed to be. You are where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? Believe in you. Allow your light to shine. Allow others to see you. And I feel that when you, again, at the end of the week, look back on that in reflective, sort of a contemplative manner, you're going to learn the lessons in there that, again, you can apply immediately to sort of find that inner peace whenever chaos is circling around you. All right. I hope that makes sense to you, Cancer. I kind of feel like I've been babbling a little bit, and I'd like to know, leave me a note in the chat below. If you'd like a one-on-one, look me up at intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com. You can see me on Facebook and Instagram, or you can find me back here next week. Simply like, share, and subscribe so you know when I'm here. All right. Blessed be, Cancer, and we will see you